gap and informing a click. Now, we did have a massive problem in terms of losing maybe 3 out of 4 at that stage, at that very late stage. So perhaps my first question for you, Ankur, I mean, how do you make sure that you don't have that problem, or that if you have a problem, you mitigate the risk? Because your business is, there's much more volume of POCs, because every customer configuration is a special case, right? So what's your process for making sure that the handover between the POC, POVs, and launch is as smooth as possible?
So I think first big challenge for us is getting the POCs and demos done in good time, because that has been the biggest problem that Criterion is solving for us, is getting this done on demand rather than having to physically provision this thing. The second is creating a kind of a test use cases in the environment around the POC enables us to have customers test out different scenarios, which makes us better informed as we get into a deal process. And finally, those parameters are kind of captured in advance of these discussions. And all of that is possible because we're now able to use a digital technology to engage the customer in that dialogue, which is today completely manual.
And I think we all have exactly this problem. So kind of the love story here, how did you guys meet?
So we actually met at the telecom council about a year back, and at one of the service provider forums, I think, and that's how the conversation started.
Yeah, we had a demo set up, and we kind of we met through the matchmaker, and we had a good discussion, and that's how it started. Then,
That's cool. So and how long did it take to develop that relationship between you two? What were the main phases? Are we talking about 3 months, 6 months, a year?
So I think it took us about a year to get to where we are today, and primary reason was that this is not a stated business requirement, but we knew it was a challenge. So as a venturing team, we were constantly looking at what can we do to solve the problem, and we saw Criterion as a great platform which could transform that whole lead to order process in that sense. So mapping the right stakeholders took a little time, because we had to, and that was a great learning for both of us, saying that how do we map who is the decision maker, who is actually sponsor, who are the critical enablers from engineering, product, etc., and then who are the final users. And getting all of them onboarded took us the maximum amount of time, and once that was done, I think it took probably a couple of months for us to get the contract signed and move into training.
Okay, it's reassuring to see that aligning planets is still a major step that we have to practice in our respective companies. So perhaps the last question for you, Pramod, and for the benefit of all the startups that would like to work with Tata and other large companies, what's the one thing that you would advise them to do? What's the one nugget you have in mind?
Yeah, one is having patience. So definitely, there's a lot of processes involved inside a service provider, or in terms of onboarding, doing proof of concepts. And one of the important things what we also focused is actually the proof of concept, right? We didn't kind of move ahead very rapidly and forced all the users to just do the proof of concept in a very limited period of time, but rather we took time in terms of educating different teams inside Tata Communications for them to actually really understand the value which we are bringing. And that really helped in terms of them giving approval, saying that, really this makes good amount of sense, and understanding their requirements was one of the key areas.
Fantastic. Well, look, we're pretty much on time. So it remains to thank you very much for sharing that experience with the team here and the crowd assembled. And congratulations, and we're going to move to the next case study.